Well, I am live, apparently, according to this whole YouTube studio thing. So, see what fucking happens. Oh, hey, what do I talk about? Got a few things I want to talk about, but uh, I don't know what to talk about. Whether I should talk about what I've got pulled up or so. Um, I will be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Make sure you leave comments. Or give me stuff to talk about when I get back. Ah, yay, I'm back. Well, I guess I'm talking about what I've got pulled up here. So, first article I've got pulled up is from Vice.com. I don't know how accurate they are, but it's basically talking about why smokers are being hospitalized less often from coronavirus. It says here earlier this year, Konstantinos Versalinos noticed something odd. Very few of the people hospitalized for coronavirus appear to be smokers. Um, Says here Farsalinos, a cardiologist and tobacco harm reduction specialist in Greece, has since been wondering if nicotine um, could be preventing people from getting COVID or stopping the symptoms from getting worse. Which could be true. I don't know, but I, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it'd be. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it'd be real, even though it could be. What the hell is happening on Facebook? Yeah, it's says here exactly what I'm thinking. On the surface, it's an odd theory. Smoking is still the leading cause of preventable death in the world. Certainly, nobody is advocating picking up the habit as some kind of preventative measure, and nicotine is only one of many unusual solutions that are also in the early stages of scientific consideration. And they're considering dosing with estrogen, according to this. They're considering over the counter heartburn medication, immune system modulating drugs meant for treating cancer. Just, uh, well, I wouldn't doubt that heat hurts the COVID-19 thing. Um, Heat does kill most viruses, most bacteria, and all that stuff. The whole thing about that whole story I was just reading from, they're talking about smoking killing coronavirus. But yeah, some heat hurts the COVID. I'm like 99.9% sure it does. Also, another story off of LifeSite News. Again, don't know. Like as with the last one, I don't know how accurate that is. It says here, Trump's top diplomat says admin may never restore WHO funding over coronavirus. Ain't that kind of obvious? All the funding we lost, granted, it'll get restored eventually if we continue doing this. Bound to be restored eventually. If we keep doing things the way they are. Benjabola says, someone told me that COVID will go away during the summer and come back when it gets cold again. I don't know if that's trustworthy. Well, it could come back when it's cold out. I mean, COVID-19 came out when it was cold out. But then again, COVID-19 supposedly started because of a bat. I haven't heard anything either way, like whether or not it's true, I don't know, but COVID-19 supposedly started when it was cold out because of a bat. So, trustworthy or not, could come back this winter. Could go away, might not. I don't know. If it does, there's always a possibility that it'll come back. Or, you know, if it doesn't go away, then there's a chance that it'll mutate or, whatever. So, um, other than that, yeah, there's stuff all over the world, China included, where they have stuff like that, where they sell stuff. But here's the thing. My question is, if it did start with a bat, what got it where it started out where you had to ingest it, but then it suddenly, once ingested, it switched over to being spread through the air? That's my question. What changed it from, you know, needing to be ingested to being able to be spread through the air, like through coughs and stuff like that? Uh, it says here on NBC News website, um, the Attorney General said that the Justice Department may consider taking legal action against states that go too far. And it says here, Barr, see, Attorney General, so Attorney General William Barr says here, according to NBC News, the Attorney General calls the stay-at-home orders disturbingly close to house arrest. Now, I've never been on house arrest. I don't plan on being on house arrest. But when it comes to house arrest, I can see some similarities between what I know for house arrest and what this stay-at-home order actually is. Main difference being um, that with house arrest, generally you can't go outside, but with this, you can go outside only for essential or what they're calling essential. So things like getting food, exercising, all that stuff. Benjabola says in the wet market, all these exotic animals were being sold to eat, and they were housed on top of each other. Yeah. U.S. has different markets than the rest of the world, and I'm not saying U.S. doesn't have this wet market thing, but we generally tend to think that we have a different setup than the rest of the world or different rules than the rest of the world. So find another story here that I can talk about. Another NBC. news thing. What did corporate America do with that tax break? Buy record amounts of its own stock. The White House promised 70% of the tax cut would go to workers. It did not. Says here the Republican tax reform package that was supposed to raise wages and spur hiring has instead funded a record stock buyback and dividend spree, benefiting the investors and company executives over workers. I can see companies doing that. I'm not saying it's right, but I can see the companies doing that. Um, but President Donald Trump signed the bill in December of last year. I'm assuming that's 2019. No, wait. Never mind. This is an old article. June 26, 2018. Updated. Yeah, so that's an old article. Apparently, there's a Zantac lawsuit because apparently Zantac causes cancer. That's all I know about the situation, but I can see that happening. And let's see here. Published one day ago. There we go. Organizers say that Minnesota State Fair not canceled despite social media rumors. I haven't heard jack shit about the Minnesota State Fair being canceled, but until this. It says here the Minnesota State Fair is assuring Minnesotans that it has not been canceled, despite posts circulating on social media reportedly suggesting otherwise. We have been made aware of the posts circulating throughout social media and that are disseminating rumors and false information. State Fair has not been canceled, organizers said on social media Thursday. So apparently, they're talking about closing the Minnesota State Fair this year. Zantac. Um, let's see. I'm going to go read through these in order. Let's see. Wet market. All these exotic animals are being sold to eat, housed on top of each other. I think I said something about that. If I did, I'm going to repeat another thing I said. Uh, us as Americans like to think we're different, but there's parts of the U.S. that have this kind of stuff happening. I'm not saying it's right because it's not, but all that stuff. Um, in China, they have a lot of cities who have higher population than any USA city. Yeah, China's got a big population in it. So, I heard the stock market had a big crash a month or so ago. Again, I haven't been following up on the stock market as much as I should. Let's take a big look. Stock market graph, March and April 2020. Let's see what happens. Yeah, looks like they had a big stock market crash. Um, so starting on January 1st, it was 28,563. or no, 583.68. For the Dow Jones, at least this is for Dow Jones anyway. Started at 28,583. I think the high was on February 12th. If it was February 5th or February 12th, like right around that area, because it says February 5th, it says was 28,807. 12th was 29,232. And then by March 11th, it was down to 21,000, 20,000. So it dipped down to 20,000 by March 18th. So yeah, assuming Dow Jones reflects everything else, then there was a huge crash not too long ago, a month and a half. Benjabola says, "What is Zantac? It's a heartburn medication. Apparently, it caused cancer in a few people." Um, and Benjabola says they are advertising a neighborhood fair where I live in June. Well, at least they're expecting everything to be done by then, assuming they still, assuming they still care about that stuff. So, the last report that I have pulled up that I want to talk about, and this may or may not get me flagged, but this is a Star Trek related thing. It says here, double Klingon penis was Star Trek canon before Discovery. In the season finale of Star Trek Discovery, one Klingon just couldn't hold it in. In the Orion colony on Kronos, a Klingon was briefly glimpsed peeing on a wall. But why did that dude have two streams instead of one? And Klingons writers on Discovery have confirmed that this idea was not at all new. If you're upset about this, blame Worf. Klingons having double organs was established in the Next Generation. On February 14th, 2018, two of Discovery's writers, Bo Yun Kim and Erica Lippold, were interviewed on the Alpha Quadrant webcast, where they confirmed what some fans saw. Yes, the Klingon has two penises. This isn't an example of Discovery changing canon, per se. In the 1992 Next Generation episode Ethics, Worf had to undergo serious surgery, and it was established that Klingons have backup organs for pretty much everything. It says here, according to canon, Klingons have two organs. They have two of everything, right? Bo Yan Kim said. So we had this debate where when we say two of everything, does that include the penis? And so, with the encouragement of producer Akiva Goldsman, the scene of a Klingon peeing on a wall was written into the Discovery finale. Historically, Star Trek has a long history of alien genitals. In Star Trek 6, is that 6? It's the Undiscovered Country. VI, yeah, 6. Kirk wins a fight with a Klingon prison by kicking an alien in what he thinks are the alien's knees. Um, Shapeshifter Marsha Amon tells Kirk, those were not his knees. Not everybody keeps their genitals in the same space. Klingon genitals. And Jabola says they have signs in parks saying that we can't even go in the park. Well, certain parks are closed down because of this stuff. I wish I knew all the circumstances and everything for what makes certain parks be closed down. Maybe it's the size, maybe it's the amount of people that go in there, but I don't know. Let's see, Kelly Castrates says, "Hey, buddy, I'm back. Welcome back, Kelly." Amelia Crowell, name sounds familiar, but I can't quite remember if Amelia was in the stream yesterday. But Amelia says, gives me the red heart emoji. Hey, welcome. Welcome to Kelly. Welcome to Amelia. Benjabola says, no, that was a different species in TNG. The episode where Picard gets stabbed in the heart. Benjabola says, that's true. In TNG, Worf got a new spine. I somewhat remember that. I know there was some sort of major surgery with Worf where they talked about him having a backup of organs of everything. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen any, TNG stuff. So, granted, I saw TNG a while ago, and then I wound up watching pretty much everything else. TNG was the first series that I actually watched all the way through for Star Trek. Then I watched, let's see, what was it? What was the order I watched it in? TNG, Enterprise, Discovery, original series. I wound up ending up on DS9 as the last one I watched. I can't remember if there were any other. But since we are on the topic of Star Trek, for those of you who um, follow Star Trek or enjoy watching Star Trek, let me know who your favorite character or series is. Because, or not fair. Did I just say series? Let me know your favorite. Um, let me know your favorite series for Star Trek, whether it's original series, DS9, Next Gen, whatever one. Let me know your favorite series. Let me know your favorite alien species in Star Trek, and then let me know your favorite character. Also, I do want to hear what your opinion is about the Orville. Let's see here. Order food quick. Benjabola says his favorite character is Data. I haven't seen the Orville, but I do like Family Guy. A lot of people are comparing the Orville to Star Trek Next Gen. It's a little bit more comedy. It tries to be more comedy in the first season, but it doesn't always work. If you like Next Gen, I would recommend at least watching season 2 for the Orville. Does get a lot better, so I would start out with season 1, make your decision on whether you want to watch season two or not, but season two does get better for the Orville. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. Buca di Beppo was good when I had it. I'm not really too hungry, but I could wind up getting like an individual size pasta and then, eating it over a couple meals. I did enjoy eating the spicy chicken rigatoni. What did you what kind of pizza did you have, Benjabola? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna have buca de beppo. It says here it should be here in about 30 to 40 minutes. Place your order. Yep. So, pepperoni and green peppers and mushrooms on thin crust. That actually sounds good. Was it from was it one of the like buy at the store and cook a frozen pizza type, or was it a like buy from somewhere, have them heat it up and deliver it kind of deal? So it says here order was sent 2:58, so a minute ago for me. Should be here about 3:30 to 3:40 for me. So in about half hour to 40 minutes. Left it at the door. Well, that's probably what they're going to be doing with mine, seeing as I'm ordering mine through Grubhub. Let's see here. Yeah, I do appreciate all the different people talking with me, all the different people, uh, making conversation, all that stuff. Even if it is just, one or two comments like what Kelly or Amelia said. But I don't know. I was going to say something, but I don't know what it was. It must have been important. Weather is nice today. I'm assuming it is. It looks nice outside. I haven't had a chance to head out yet. But I don't know. My hair's bothering me. I don't know why. Yeah, the weather does look nice outside where I am. Very sunny, very warm. Not wet, not snowing, which is a good thing. And Jabola says, "My mom doesn't let me keep my hair as long as you have." Well, it is easier to take care of, but I would have assumed that there would have been a little leniency with the whole. I'm not saying anything bad, but I would have assumed there would have been a little bit of leniency with the whole, uh, what's been going on. Um, but everyone's got their own priorities. Everyone's got their own things, and if you're doing what your mom says, then you got to keep your hair shorter. Ben Jabola says, "I had a haircut the day before they said on the news not to go outside. It was just a fluke." Yeah, sounds like at least with this, it that they think that short hair thinks better or looks better, and it sounds like they're just trying to keep you looking how they think nice looks. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it does sound like it was kind of a fluke that happened. So, um, and I would appreciate if you, whoever's watching, I would appreciate it if you shared the stream. Something says here those who use 3M dual-sided combat arms TM air plugs or CAEV2 may have a claim for a significant financial compensation. Any hoozles? And Jabot says need to use the bathroom sometimes. Yeah, that is human physiology. Need to use the bathroom. Cheese sticks. The fuck? Somebody dressed up in friggin' Star Wars stuff like Rebels, Stormtroopers, stuff like that. But instead of doing people dressed up like that, they did the apes from the original Planet of the Apes series. It was like the heads of the apes from the original series. All right, Planet of the Apes, dressed up as rebels and Darth Vader and stormtroopers and stuff. Let's see here. What the hell else is happening here? Used to be able to get the ape mask for a good price. Well, I wish I would have been able to get it. It says here Sufyan, assuming that's how you pronounce his name, is going to be delivering my stuff. You have the mask for the bad guy in the Avengers. Which Avengers movie do you have the mask for? And it says here is the shirt for the command uniform in TNG. Purple head guy. Talking about Ultron or Thanos? Ah, Endgame. All right. Ultron was a good guy. Yeah, in a sense he was. I can see how he could have been a good guy, yes. Thanos was the bad guy. Well, he did have a car made after him. So, really, really, really. Bringing back the Thanos car. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing a Google link here in a bit. Hopefully, Oh yeah, I can't find a way to shorten the link. But if you go to Google and just search Thanos car, you should be able to pull it up. Chris Hemsworth, who played Thor, was in a 2020 movie on Netflix. Let's look it up. Extraction. Black market mercenary who has nothing to lose is hired to rescue the kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. The murky underworld of weapons dealers and drug traffickers, an already deadly mission approaches the impossible. Initial release date was April 24th. So it was supposed to be out on April 24th. And Thanos' car does look like a Transformers, kind of. Uh, well, this seems to be doing a little bit better than what I kind of hoped it would be, but I don't remember what happened to the character Loki. Are we talking about in um when Thor meets him in let's see, what are they? Uh, are we talking about the Loki in Infinity War, or because in Infinity War he died at the hands of Thanos at the very beginning of the movie. Thanos killed him. But as the meme goes, or as the joke goes, however you want to put it, nobody ever stays dead in the MCU except for when they do. Red Skull supposedly died in the original Captain America, but Red Skull supposedly died in the original Captain America movie, and he came back for uh, Infinity War and Endgame on Vormir. So, uh, and Ben Jabola says, I thought that maybe in Endgame all those guys died, but they might come back. Well, they did bring a bunch of people back. And like I was saying, the joke is that nobody ever truly dies in the MCU. Even though the movie came out months ago, I still don't want to ruin any sort of stuff. I want to see the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. Are they making a movie, or is it a still a TV show? Because last I heard it was a TV show. But whatever they do with the Obi-Wan thing, I do want to see it too. Just got a notification on YouTube from Fox News. Live, Trump participates in something. Let's see if I can pull it up on my computer. Trump participates in presidential recognition ceremony. Uh, Expected live at 4 p.m., 4:15 Eastern Time. Uh, Trump participates in a presidential recognition ceremony. Hard work, heroism. Let's see here. Let's see here. Fox News Channel is a 20. Oh. Ow. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of Trump? What happened with Kim Jong Un? Nobody knows. He hasn't been seen. It doesn't say he's died, but it doesn't say anything about anything that's happened with him. Well, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be back as soon as possible. I'm going to pick up my food that I ordered. For those of you watching who don't know, I wound up ordering some uh, spaghetti. So I will be right back. I've not picked up my spaghetti yet, but I'm picking up my keys to lock my door. Phone call. I'm back. Puka de Bippo. Ah. All right. Battery full. I keep it on the charger until I need it. Let's see what the fuck happens here. You know what? Screw this. Oh, last time they gave me fucking plastic. Yeah, this is basically what I got. It's some sort of spicy penne pasta thing. Bread seems warm. Now you get to watch a fat boy eat food. Welcome back. Doctor says I have diabetes. Yeah, the doctor said I have diabetes too. Um, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me, Ben Jabola. Not eating too much. It's been a while since I've actually had, pasta. I'm not planning on eating the entire thing. At least not right away, anyway. I'd much rather eat and eat limited amounts of the bad stuff than not eat at all. And doctors keep telling me as a diabetic that carbs are the bad. Carbs are bad. So, oh, too many carbs, I should say. Let's see if I can find something on Facebook to talk about. All right. I've got some ghost pepper sauce here. I'm going to be putting it on my pasta. Um, Bingeable says he puts Epsom salts in when he takes a bath. When parents told him that they were buying bath salts, he got scared, but it's good. Is that kind of pasta called rigatoni? I believe they did call it rigatoni. But yeah, I'm putting some ghost pepper hot sauce on it. I've never been like I know spaghetti, I know penne, but beyond that, I don't even know what makes certain pastas qualify as Alfredo. I don't know if it's because of the sauce or if it's something else. I do like sriracha. I forget, Ben, was it you that recommended the Radiohead album to me in my the Amnesiac or whatever it is, the album, in one of my last couple live streams? because whoever recommended it to me, I still have not listened to it yet. But from what I've heard, I do enjoy listening to Radiohead, but I've only heard a few of their songs, so I couldn't like, tell you what I think of the album yet because, well, I've only heard a couple of their songs. Huh, Radiohead YouTube channel is apparently posting Radiohead concerts. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out when I'm done, just so I don't get a copyright strike on here. I like to log movies I watch on a site called Letterbox. Never heard of that. I am gonna check it out. Letterbox. So there's Letterboxd. Where you heard about that Hemsworth movie that came out? Benjabola. Huh. All right. So we're right back. I'm not leaving. I'm just going over to Facebook quick to try and share my live stream again. Watched a movie called Spy Game on Netflix. As Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. Heard of that? I do want to actually watch that. Have you heard of a movie called The Void? If I can pull it up here. There's a 2016 movie, I believe. Yep, yeah, it's a 2016 movie called The Void. Yeah. Here, I'm putting a link to the IMDb page there. I don't know if it's a remake of the one from the 80s, but I do like it. It's got an actor in it called Daniel Fathers, and he plays the father. Oh, Benjabola. I just switched you over to moderator, at least for the video here for the stream. So if you have a link to share, go ahead and share it. Enter the Void from 2009. An American drug dealer living in Tokyo is betrayed by his best friend and killed during a drug deal. His soul, absorbing the repercussions of death, seeks resurrection. Almost makes me think of that one. What's her name? Played Black Widow. Um, she was in a movie not too long ago with. Now I can't think of anybody's name. Here, Black Widow is played by. Scarlett Johansson. And Morgan Freeman. Scarlett Johansson and Lucy. That's the name of it. That the description of the movie you shared kind of makes me think of Lucy. So Ooh, burp. So I got a question for you. Um, so Benjabola, what is your opinion on um me doing live streams? Should I do those in addition to making videos, or should I do them in replacement of making videos, or what do you think? Prolific. So you think I'm prolific? Well, I'm glad that you think that. Should I try and do a live stream around the same time every day, like two to 2:30 ish start time, or at least two to 2:30 ish my time, which would be about an hour, almost an hour and a half ago start time. I kind of agree with you there, Benjabola. When you commit yourself to a certain time period in relation to the clock, I, I, I do see where you're coming from. Ben Jabola says I've been having trouble falling asleep. I have too. Um, things are getting a little better for me, but still having trouble. So I know how that goes. Uh, yeah, I do have a question for you. First off, well, a couple questions. Ben, is it Ben? Is it right if I call you Ben, or can I call you, or should I call you Ben Jabola? I can't remember whether I've asked you that or not. If you're still here, Ben is okay. Okay. Secondly, Ben, great. I had another question for you, Ben. Had another question. I forgot what it was. All right. I guess I do have another question for you, Ben. Any recommendations for music? In fact, I'm going to check, see if you and I are connected on what is it? Spotify. Do you have any music recommendations? Can be like bands, songs. Uh, see what this notification on Facebook says. Um, yeah, from what I remember, Fantasia does have a good soundtrack. I need to check that out again. Let's see here, Lifetime. All right. I will see you later, Ben Jabola or Ben. Um, I will try to stream as long as I can today. So if I'm still streaming on this video today, feel free to come back. Otherwise, I'm going to be streaming hopefully quite a bit more over the next however long. So I will see you soon, Ben. Thank you for tuning in. Looking at this, it says I have 50 subscribers exactly. And it says I reached the 50 subscriber mark on Tuesday, April 28th. I'm happy for that. Today is Friday, but Tuesday, April 28th. So what? 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 days ago? 177.4 watch hours. I had one day that was over 6 hours. 8.8 hours watch time. Still have no idea how I got that. Grateful I got up to that point. You guys actually subscribing. So I do have a question for anyone watching, if you guys made it this far. Um, I do want to start doing like vlogging and scripted videos. For the vlogging portion, do you have any ideas on what I could do to vlog, like do a daily vlog kind of thing? Uh, for scripted videos, do you have any ideas on what I could do to write for like scripted, like skit kind of deals? Oh, Bug Bucks C showed up. How's it going? Thank you for coming. I don't know if you caught it. I was kind of on another screen when I asked. I was thinking of doing like scripted videos and like vlogging kind of deal. I was wondering if people had any ideas on what I could do for either scripted videos or vlogging. Granted, I'm also planning on doing a few like gaming live streams as well. Thank you, Bulkboxer Z. Thank you for actually watching the vlogs and all that stuff. I haven't really seen you too much on my comment section though. You just been busy or? Buckbuster says he commented today, so yeah. Guess I've just not been getting the notifications. Thank you for the comments, Buckbuster Z. Yeah, like I said, I must have just missed the comments or had them not register or something. But I did see your comments. Thank you again. Let's see here, go to live streams. Details on today's live stream. Add it to videos filmed during COVID-19. I guess I'm hungrier than I thought I was. Trying to find out where the social distancing thing, where I can find that. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Ed, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, and Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, and Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, and Minnesota. It says here April 10th for Minnesota. I would like to check out your other channel, Bulkboxer Z. Just a second here. All right, Bulkboxer Z. If you want, you can now put on a link to your other channel on this live stream if you want. Otherwise, if you want to switch, just I don't care, Bulkboxer Z. I do want to see what kind of stuff is out there for other channels and stuff. So I'm glad I could help. Uh, I do want to ask, for those of you watching, what is your opinion on me doing a Q&A, like a live stream Q&A? If I do that, I would need to set a specific date and time, and I would need to make sure that I get a few people actually coming in and asking questions. But I haven't really had that recently, and except for the live stream yesterday and then this live stream now. And even then, it's only been one person at a time actually leaving. Some sort of response or something in the live chat. So, If you edit a thumbnail, would it cost me anything? I know some people do that kind of stuff for payments. I always like asking just to make sure. I need to top up on that water. Yes, I do. Oh, it would be free. Well, in that case, feel free to do it. I would love to see what kind of stuff you're able to do. I'll type up my email. Yeah, if you send my email or if you send the thumbnail to that email address, um, I should be getting it within like right when you send it. All right. Well, feel free to leave more comments and stuff. I'm gonna fill up the water bottle. I will be right back. Please let me know. Yeah, I'm looking for more sci-fi type of stuff to watch, whether it's just one movie or a TV series or an actual like series or something like Star Trek. Um, Also, with this, I do want to see how long I can actually live stream for, and So if you guys have any sort of anything that I wouldn't be able to talk about. I've been looking for more things to talk about. Yeah. Well, starting to lose. I don't know. but I don't know what to talk about. Oh, there's somebody that I want to contact, but I cannot remember their name. Memories KFC a year ago. Cat playing with my foot a year ago. Viking Stadium 3 years ago. People are checking out my live streams more often than not. What do I talk about? Uh, Says here, Menards is now requiring their customers to wear masks. Dog fails. Here I'm trying to find something to talk about on Facebook because whenever I'm doing a live stream, or whenever I'm not doing a live stream, whenever I'm not doing a live stream, I always get a bunch of, oh well, this happened and that happened, and fucking mess. Some guy put a fucking firecracker in his eye and lit it. Da, 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 da. Well, I can't think of anything to talk about, so I'll end the video here.